Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up tutorial. So today I wanted to share a project with you featuring the Circle Sayings stamp set. And if you saw my video from last week, I shared these 3 cards with you featuring the Circle Sayings stamp set. And remember, these cards, you can actually receive a card kit in the mail from me this month. With the consumable supplies to make one of each of these projects. So this was from my free card kit for the month of December 2023. So you have until December 31st to earn this kit with a minimum qualifying order of $50 before tax and shipping. Or if you're not ready to place an order or you're a demonstrator, you can just purchase this kit outright for $15.98. So I will link to all of that information down below in the video description. So I wanted to share another idea with you featuring that Circle Sayings stamp set, and also a little tip on how to use up some of your Christmas paper that maybe you have lingering left over. So I still had quite a bit of this beautiful, joyful 12 by 12 specialty designer series paper left. So one thing that I like to do to use up my leftover Christmas paper or holiday paper is I like to create my thank you cards using that paper. So, you know, you can make your Christmas cards, but then you can also turn around and use that same paper for your thank you cards. Maybe you want to thank people for gifts that they've given you, or you want to thank people for attending your holiday events, or you just want to show appreciation for your loved ones in your life. So this is a great way to use up that paper. So I'm going to share a card with you today doing just that. So let's start by doing some stamping. I chose some interesting colors for this card and I really like them. So first I've got a piece of basic white cardstock and I punched this out. This is a 2.5 inch circle. And then I've got this piece of soft seafoam cardstock, which I die cut using the Stylish Shapes dies. So these dies just give you this nice little stitched edge all around. You've got circles, squares, and banners in that set. Then I'm going to bring in my foam mat so that I have a nice cushion for my stamping. And I've got cherry cobbler ink. And I'm going to start first by stamping this image. So that's the little arch of flowers there. And I thought that those would look, they kind of felt Christmassy to me, or they could be, you know, springy or summery. So I'm just going to ink those up in cherry cobbler and stamp them at the very top of my circle. And I really hope the lighting is okay because I'm filming this kind of late in the day, later than I would usually film. I guess I'll see when I finish and I look at it. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment, which I'm using the thank you. That's the other thing I like about the Circle Sayings stamp set is you have so many different sentiments in that set. So I hope I just put that in the center. I kind of stamped before I wanted to. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I'm filming this on Sunday. You're seeing it a week later, but I'm filming this on Sunday and it's after 5 o'clock. And it gets dark here around 5:35, 5:40. So there's just not much light out and I'm not using my filming lights anymore. I've just been using natural light. So hopefully it's not too dark. Okay, so for my card base, I am using soft seafoam cardstock. This is cut 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and I've scored it at 4.25 inches. And I was so excited about using soft seafoam. I haven't used it in a while. And when I pulled this designer paper, oh, here's the other thing. I'm using 2 pieces of the designer paper, 2 big pieces to help me use it up. So I have got this piece, which is cut 4 inches by 5.25 inches. So this is the gold foil kind of wood grain pattern. So 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Then cherry cobbler cardstock. This is cut 3.75 inches by 5 inches. And then another piece of that Joyful Designer Series paper. This is cut 3.5 inches by 4.75 inches. And don't worry, all of these measurements are on today's blog post, which is linked down below in the video description. So anyways, when I was designing this card, I wasn't sure what color to do for the card base. And I thought, well, I'll just go with basic white because I love, you know, white card base. But when I put these layers on the white, it just kind of didn't pop. The white didn't work. So I thought, what color could I use that is a light color, but wouldn't kind of fade out in the background. And I decided on soft seafoam. And I love it. It looks really good with the gold, and it looks really good with the cherry cobbler. So I really love this color combination. So if you have never tried gold, cherry cobbler, white, and soft seafoam, you guys, there you go. I just gave you a color challenge. Give it a try. It's so pretty together. Okay, so dimensionals on the back of these. This card is really simple, but it is beautiful. I really love this circle saying stamp set too. I really love it. You've got so many different sentiments. There's a lot you can do with that set. Lots of images. So really great set. So I'm just going to put this in the center. See how well it goes with this paper, this little floral arch there. And then I'll put my thank you. I'm just going to nest it right there in that little arch. Just like that. And then to finish the card, I am just going to bring in, these are the blooming pearls. So you've got these gold pearls here. I'm just going to bring in one of those gold pearls and pop it right here to finish the card. And there you have it, a beautiful thank you card, perfect for the holiday season. I love it, you guys. What do you think? Thank you. And I'm just going to turn on my light for a second. I don't know if, just so you can, I just want to make sure you can really see that gold foiling, but so pretty. And then, of course, you know, I had to do an envelope, so I added that beautiful music note pattern to my envelope flap. And there you have it. That is the finished card. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you love this project. Be sure to give me a thumbs up on today's tutorial and subscribe to my channel if you don't already. I would love for you to, so you don't miss out on any of my tutorials. And then don't forget, you can find all of the measurements and all of the supplies for today's project linked and listed down below in the video description and over on today's coordinating blog post, which is linked down below. So thanks, you guys. Have a great day and stay tuned because I will be back again very soon with another tutorial. Bye now.